first exercise with our Bokken against the dummy or the bag or whatever you have as a striking implement. We are just going to work on the flowing ability to handle the weapon. So don't think too much power or specific individual techniques. Think more of flowing from one movement to the next. So we're going to stand left hand at the bottom, right hand at the top. We're facing in shoulder width stance. And from here we're just going to start striking. So in slow motion, I might be hitting Showman, flowing from there, striking up, maybe Kesso down. I might do a stab, striking horizontal, maybe another stab, bring it over. And so you're going to continue just staying within your framework. Doing various strikes and trying to flow from one to the next without a very long pause. And you're going to continue that for, let's say, a round of 2 to 3 minutes, just feeling how you strike and move over to the next strike. And with this exercise, be creative. Don't let go of the weapon, but feel how you flow from one strike into the next. Also remember, yes, this represents a bladed weapon, but from a self-defense perspective, we'll be replacing this with a baseball bat just now, or a single strike. The whole idea behind this is for self-defense, and the likelihood that you're going to have a bladed weapon is kind of small. Our next exercise, we are going to be changing legs. And our change legs for this is nothing to do with an evasive action or pulling our opponent. It is stepping into our opponent with the weapon and then retreating to create the gap needed for our next strike or to analyze the situation and see what's going on. Right, so let's start with the left leg in front and hand is out. We're going to move in, so I maybe do a Shomanuch, and from there I'm going to move back. I might be moving in with a stab, I might be pulling out the way. I'm moving in, I'm moving back. I might even do a second strike as I move back. Moving in, moving back. Moving forward, moving back. Moving forward, moving back. Moving forward, moving back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, and back. And so we're going to keep on going as I'm moving. And I just want you to get used to my leg movement, moving in and back. So that later on, when I have the baseball bat in my hands, I'm a little bit more comfortable moving against my opponent and then out the way. So, spend another 2 to 3 minutes on that, and then we move on to the next exercise. For our next exercise, we're going to take a baseball bat, although this is like a little mini one. I don't currently have a big one, but whatever you've got, if it's a cricket bat, if it's a stick that's more or less the length of a Bokken. The whole idea is that we train from long staff to short staff and then to the length of more or less a Bokken. Now, the exercise now, Certain movements we are going to do with two hands, especially when it's a longer bat. Then two-handed strikes can become quite powerful. But what we want to do now is we want to hold the bat only in one hand. We're going to step out the way, and again, we're going to step forward and back. Same exercise we did with the Bokken, but we're going to strike one-handed only, and only in the right hand for now. So from here, I might be moving in, I might be moving back, moving forward and back, moving forward and back. And so we continue, and again, you just want to have that feeling of, okay, if this leg's in front, I might be moving into my opponent, I might be moving away. What would I do from this angle? Maybe move in with a strike. Remember that you can be stabbing or punching with a weapon as well. Just get the feel for it. And then, I think you can kind of guess the next exercise. We swap over to the other hand. So whichever leg you start with in front, it's a good idea, usually if it is a weapon with a little bit of a longer range that can be grabbed, keep it behind you. Let your opponent get entangled with the shield arm and hit them with the weapon arm. So we move, 1 and we're moving back, 2 out the way, 3 out the way. And so we continue. And again, you're going to do this for 2 to 3 minutes, just getting used to the weapon. You can see I'm not going super fast, just want to get used to the weapon for now. How does it feel in my right hand? How does it feel in my left hand? Your two-handed strikes would be exactly the same as you did with the Bokken, so you can even throw that in there as well. Right, that's it for our bag work with the baseball bat Bokken sized stick. Let's move on to some basics.